back to another Music Maker Guitar video. It is Tone Tuesday. I'm changing things up until we hit that 251 subscribers. But I am going to hit you up with some good guitar technique practice thing today. So I'm a member of all these groups, and something I see a lot. And people say this all the time, and then they don't tell you how to do it. It's like, really, I think it's frustrating. But something that they say all the time, and I'm like, you're right, but like at the same time you're being a jerk about it. They say, tone is just in your fingers, man. Just plug the cord into the amp and get it right. And they don't tell you how to practice that. So I'm going to tell you today, Tone Tuesday, Telecaster Tuesday. I'm here with my Warmoth Telly that I sort of Frankensteined here myself. Yeah, let's talk about how to do that. And I think the easiest way to do it, to be quite honest, get one of these. And this is not an endorsement from Line 6. Okay? I promise this is not an endorsement. But get one of these or something like it. Anything like this. Alright, this amp was the bane of my existence for a long, long time. Okay? I bought this amp because I needed some amp to take around with me to play bass with bass students. And I just needed something that was portable. And this thing was the cheapest thing in the store. And I said, I'll take it. I didn't even try it out first. But it was so bad. I probably should have spent 20 extra bucks and gotten something of slight quality. But what I ended up with was this. Line 6 bass amp. And no offense, Line 6. I love the Pod. Big Pod fan. And I love the Helix stuff. The HX Stomp stuff is killer sounding. But I'm sorry. This amp that you made for really cheap sounds horrible. Anyways, that said, plug your guitar into this. Turn up the settings so that they sound extra bad. And then try and play your technique practices nice and pretty. Try and play a nice and pretty ballad. I'm not going to do that here live because you don't want to hear what that sounds like. But if you practice doing that, I promise you, that's like the equivalent of like when Olympic swimmers wear like sweatpants in the pool and then they do laps as hard as they can. And then when it's time for the event, they're just like in their ergonomic swimsuit and they just, cut right through. That's exactly what will happen to your guitar playing. So if you treat it that way and you practice in that way, then that's what you'll get. I'm going to give you just a quick personal story, something my old teacher and mentor Dave Tronzo did to me one time in lessons. And this was because I told him I want to sound good. I don't want to be embarrassed at sessions. And he did this to me during our lessons. I showed up, he turned up the gain of the amp all the way to 10, turned up the bass and turned down the treble and turned up the mids really high. Just basically horrible EQ settings on the amp. And then also turned everything up really, really loud. And he said, okay, let's play Body and Soul. Body and Soul is like a real, pretty ballad. Right? He said, play me a nice pretty chord solo for Body and Soul. And honestly, I kind of embarrassed myself there that day because I could not really get it out. But what I'll say, and to anybody who's just starting this, I'll say the volume knob is your friend and the tone knob is your friend. You can use those parts of the guitar, and your pickup selector is your friend. Choose the friendliest sounding thing that you can find, but use a really bad amp and just make yourself at all costs sound as good as you possibly can. And no, it's not going to be amazing. That's why you're going to plug into, I have this Mesa Boogie Studio 20. I really enjoy that. Or the Blues Junior. I even like, a lot of people poo-poo the Blues Junior, but I love the Blues Junior. This Boss Katana here, again, not a tube amp, but I play it in all these videos because it sounds great in this room. So when you plug into that amp of choice, then it really is a noticeable difference. And that's how you can get the tone, get the feeling into your fingers. That's how you can work out in a way that will get you that result. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Tone Tuesday, Telecaster Tuesday. Please do like and subscribe for more content, and help me get to 251 subscribers. When we get to 251, I'll do a lesson on 251s. All right, I'll see you out there.